Welcome back to Play on Footy. Today I wanted to do a little bit of a comparison video between Jordan Sweet and Ivan Soldo. It was a really peculiar incident last year involving Ivan Soldo, who had that innocuous sort of knee injury, but also he had that girlfriend drama, which really did affect him, especially coming to a new club in Port Adelaide. But it gave this guy, Jordan Sweet, a great opportunity to showcase why he is a very good up-and-coming ruckman. Even at the, sort of, I guess, middle age of 27 now, of his AFL career. He definitely wanted to show the Dogs last year, stuff you guys for getting rid of me, basically. And he grabbed the opportunity with both hands, did Jordan Sweet. In AFL fantasy terms, though, this guy did wreck a lot of people. A lot of people jumped on him early and unfortunately got caught in the crosshairs, basically. But yeah, Ivan Soldo definitely underdone going into season 2024. Will 2025 be any better? We'll go and investigate it. So let's have a bit of a deep dive here, guys. So Jordan Sweet is a year younger. He's 2 centimeters taller. Ivan Soldo, obviously coming from the Tigers, won the 2020 Premiership. But yeah, he's played a little bit more games, as you can see there. He debuted Ivan Soldo in 2017 and 2021 there as well for Jordan Sweet. So you can sort of see that Jordan Sweet definitely was a bit of the underdog going into last year. But then obviously with Ivan's injury forced Ken Hinkley to play the hand of, Jordan Sweet, and the rest is history. As we see here, fantasy points, clearly he did a lot better than Soldo last year for obvious reasons. In terms of disposals, sort of below average for both of them where they need to be. Obviously, tackles for Sweet have been elite at 4.6, and hitouts were fantastic for Sweet as well, 29.8 there. So let's go into deep dive into Jordan Sweet's sort of profile. So if we just go up here, bear with me, guys. Yeah, so here we are. So we all obviously know all this, so that's all good. But let's have a look at some key stats. So he really came to his own against Hawthorn here. So this was a semi-final in the 2024 game. This is when Port Adelaide narrowly won against Hawthorn, with that Sicily incident with Ken Hinkley. But yeah, as you can see here, 35.2 above average in hitouts. And overall 29.8, which is pretty good for his career. Hitouts to advantage 9.5, average, above average, 8.6 for his career. And then yeah, he had a real, season high fantasy point. His average is 82.8, for his career 74.3. So not bad. He's definitely come into his own since leaving the Bulldogs, as you can see here in terms of fantasy points. He's definitely going to that next echelon. He's definitely going to be challenging the likes of Grundy in terms of, potentially even leapfrogging Grundy this year if he gets that main gig role as the Port Ruckman, which at this stage I think is a lock. I'd be very surprised Ivan Soldo comes back in and overtakes Sweet, only if Sweet has himself an injury. I think his teammates definitely prefer him over Soldo, just for the fact that Soldo did miss their best and fairest night, or end of year awards night, which I did think rubbed a couple of people the wrong way, especially for a first year player to come across and play for a new club. I just don't think that's a great look. So let's deep dive into Ivan Soldo now. So 204 centimeters, 28 years of age. Look, this is his 2024 season. So he played 8 matches last year, and you can sort of see he was just well down on a lot of metrics. His hitouts were the only sort of plus, as well as hitouts to advantage. But overall, disposals, kicking, handballs, clearances were just sort of average. His fantasy point sort of score only came up by 13 points, which really isn't that impressive considering. Sorry, 9 points, is it? Yeah. So yeah, it's not great. But overall, as you can see here, he had a really good year for Richmond. Well, when I say really good, I mean it was better than 2024. In 2023 for Richmond, obviously 2022 not so crash hot. Nothing in 2021 because I think he had an injury. 2020 they won the premiership, and as well as 19. So 2020 obviously didn't do too great, but yeah, you can just see he's really sort of inconsistent. Whereas Sweet, I can see he's going to have potentially one of those breakout years, and that's why I'm sort of making this video, guys, for you to make that call, because as we are loving AFL Fantasy this year, I just think that Sweet would have to be a lock for one of your ruck options going into this year. I know last year was a different story, and I know that, he definitely broke a lot of hearts and a lot of coaches last year. But if you can sort of see the light with Jordan Sweet like I do, I think he definitely has the potential to definitely cement his spot in the Port Adelaide ruck lineup as opposed to Ivan Soldo, and definitely get the job done and get the chockies. So what do you guys reckon? Comment down below, like and subscribe. Do you think I'm on to a bit of a winner here, or do you guys have any other sort of options for me that you'd like me to look into for you guys? Definitely let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.